Ah yes, Gothic ninja chic. A very popular fashion choice in 16th century Japan. So I never really got into Nioh. The combat was mechanically good, but the game as a whole just never really clicked for me. And as a result of that, I skipped Nioh 2 completely. But this here is a free demo for Nioh 3, and free means nothing to lose by trying. Now the biggest change mechanically, at least as far as relates directly to my own personal enjoyment, is that combat has been split into two styles. There's the samurai, which is basically just Nioh 1 combat, and the ninja, which is a faster, more hit-and-run style. And I gravitated fairly quickly towards the ninja. You bait out an enemy combo, dash in, get in a hit or two, and dash away again, rinse and repeat until the enemy dies. Which works well enough for a scrub like me, but I can't help thinking it's kinda gaming the system a bit. If I ever fight a boss in a tightly enclosed area where I don't have room to manoeuvre, I suspect I will do not very well. The other big change is moving away from the mission-based, somewhat linear maps to a more open-world style. I think this synergises well with this type of game, because if you find yourself up against a boss you just can't beat, you can always just go somewhere else instead. You'll have to come back to this boss at some point, but by that time you should be stronger. So is this going to be enough to finally get me into the Nioh series? Well, I'm not going to say yes, but I'm also not going to say no. I know there's a quite tough boss coming up at the end of the demo, and so we'll see how I do against that before I decide if this is really the game for me or not.